Good morning. Great morning. Wonderful morning. Spectacular morning. Outstanding morning. Magnificent morning. Oh, yes. Again, the beautiful reminder that you get to choose, that I get to choose, that we all get to choose how we're going to think. We get to choose what things mean. Always remember that everything is fundamentally meaningless. Write that in your notes again. Type that in the comments. Everything is fundamentally meaningless. Everything just is. Nothing is good or bad. It's our thinking that makes it so. And that's the way it is for everything. Think about this moment here right now. It's morning where I am, maybe morning where you are. You might be watching this replay in the evening. The point is whatever that time is, it just is. And the meaning that you give, whatever that time is what's going to lead to a frequency. Frequency is a feeling, it's a vibratory state. And why is that so important? Well, because that frequency is the attractive force in your life. It's what determines what you're going to, what comes to you. It also determines what's repelled by you and what you're repelled by. Again, the whole point being is that it's all controlled by how you're thinking. Look for the good. Guess what you're going to find? The good. Look for the bad. You're going to find the bad. It's the same. Remember, like causes lead to like effects. Type that in your comments here. Write that in your notes. Like causes lead to like effects. You can never hear that enough. And again, why is that important? Well, because to change the results, you've got to connect with a cause that matches with the change of your results that you would love to make happen in your life. And that's what we go over constantly in these calls, time and time again. That's what we do here at Elevitality. This is what we're wanting you to see for you. This is the wonderful, beautiful information that we want you to implement in your life. And it could change everything for you. How much you earn, what you do for work, your lifestyle, you name it. Want to change your vocation? Guess where it starts? It starts in the mind. I mean, we've seen many, many people driving on the freeways, commuting long, long hours to go to their job. And you could see in their eyes how they sit that they're going there and that they would love to deliver a change of doing something different. Then they keep going back to the same thing, but they don't understand why they keep going back. I mean, they can make a decision, boom, right here, right now to make that shift. But then why don't they? See, because they don't understand that there's a paradigm running. Why do you keep going there? Oh, because I have to, because I don't have a choice. Bullshit, you do. But they don't recognize that they can change it by changing how they think. See, that can be something that you engage with for you. We want to change your income. Raise your hand. Yes, you do. Drastically increase your income. Yes, you do. Change your lifestyle. Yes, you do. Well, it starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. Type that in the comments. Everything starts in the mind. Imagine it first. Imagine great things for yourself. Isn't that interesting? That's what we've been diving into here in this beautiful gem, the Master Key System. And a few sessions ago, he talked about the importance of thinking big ideas for yourself, to dream big. Yes, dream big. Consent to great things being worthy of you, not the other way around. If you imagine those great things, whatever they may be, regardless of what's happening in your life, if you imagine them, and then if you're loyal to that unseen reality, if you connect with it, become one with it, guess what? I have news for you. It's going to start showing up in your results. But see, this is where the work comes into play. And that's what we've been diving into with everything that we share. I mean, my goodness, we have this new event coming up on Friday called Emergence. I hope you're registered. Ooh, it's going to be good. Dolly and I will be talking about how to lead yourself into who you were designed to be, to emerge from the cycle of stuckness. So make sure you register at elevitality.com. It's going to be amazing. And then also invite other people as well. So again, what have we been studying? This beautiful gem. So if you don't have a copy of this, make sure you have a copy of this. If you want to read along and take notes word for word, page for page, then get this specific copy with this cover. And then highlight, underline, and most importantly, use it in your life practically. Now let's go to where we're going to study from. Now, we went over this section before, but we're going to go over it again because of how important it is. And it ties into the questions that were asked. But before we go there, make sure you have your gold card with you. Wave it. Here we go. Gold card. Okay. And then also connect with it. Remember, you don't manifest what you've written on the gold card. You don't manifest what's on the vision board. You don't manifest affirmations. You manifest how you feel about them. And then use what we're going over with that. You ready? Ready. Okay, good. Boom. Here we go. All right. So where are we? We're going to go back to this section. Okay. And again, we went over it before, but again, it's really, really important. It's worth revisiting. And it's on page 355. Okay. And again, it ties into power and that you have this power. It's not a matter of whether or not the power is there. It's not a matter of whether or not you have access to it. It's whether or not you're going to use the power. Remember, application, that's where it's at. Type in the comments, application, baby. That's where it's at. Okay. Application. Knowing this is not going to do jack shit for you. It's not going to help you. It's through the use of it. So what is the real secret of power? The consciousness of power, because whatever we become conscious of is invariably manifested in the objective world, is brought forth into tangible expression. Tangible expression. In other words, it shows up as an outcome. It shows up in the form of results. So again, you can look at it this way. Think of the steering wheel in your car and actually realizing that you're holding the steering wheel of the car and you can move the car around. Well, you have a steering wheel in your life. And that steering wheel is your thought. Until you recognize that that is where it's at, you're a passenger. But when you are conscious of it and you realize that thoughts are things, that thoughts are energy, that thoughts are the magnets that attract us, the very things that we think. So when you're conscious of it, you start to use it, well, it changes everything. Now it's all of a sudden you're the driver instead of the passenger. The consciousness of power is the real secret of powers, is being aware of it. Again, because whatever we become conscious of is invariably manifested in the objective world, is brought forth into tangible expression. See, now this is where you get to decide how you're going to think. Remember, you don't become what you think about most of the time, you become how you're thinking most of the time. Now, before we proceed to 202, for those of you who are watching this live stream, I'd love to proceed with this to watch the rest of these live calls and access the replays. Go to elevitality.com and register. You'll thank yourself later.